Hi everyone, Carolyn from Mystical Terrain. I wanted to come on today and make a video about the themes of the ebbs and flows in life, the Wheel of Fortune card, and then Mercury Retrograde that started today. So, to start with, so Mercury is in retrograde now. It started today, and that is January 14th for anyone who's listening after this is posted. And it goes till February 3rd. And what Mercury in retrograde means is that the planet, from our vantage point, appears to be moving backwards. So this can create like havoc and chaos in our lives around the things that Mercury rules, which are communication, transportation, and technology. It's always a good time to, back up your phone, back up your computer, think twice before you speak, and really reread that email before you send it. Because we all know that sometimes things can get lost in translation. And it's best to just be prepared for Mercury in retrograde. I know for me, when Mercury goes in retrograde, sometimes there is chaos, but more times than not, it's all about revisiting past projects that I've put on the back burner and stuff like that, revisiting things, reorganizing, and then revising them. I finally decided to look in my birth chart. So Mercury is gonna go through Aquarius and Capricorn for this transit. So to better prepare yourself, what you can do is I put a link below so you can look up your birth chart. You just enter your information in that website, and then what you do is you look at your houses and you see where Aquarius and Capricorn sit in your house, which houses, and then where they are depending on the house. Those are the themes that will come up during this retrograde, since Mercury is going to be in Aquarius and going through Aquarius and Capricorn. So for example, for me, Aquarius is in my 10th house. So I have these cards. I did a video on this. These are the Heavenly Bodies astrology deck. And you can check out my video if you want to look at more about this deck. But it says that House 10 is about structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishments, and career. So that's gonna be the themes that come up for me. And then also with Capricorn, I've got House 9, and that's all about spiritual growth. I do not find this surprising. I'm going to be going through a 12-week mediumship journey. I'm going to be doing a deep dive, and I'm really going to be working on my mediumship. So I think the fact that this House 10 for my life mission and career and accomplishments, also structure and discipline, that's not surprising that that's coming up, and then also my spiritual growth. So I think these are themes that I'm going to be revisiting and probably revising. When you go through a course or anything in life like that, there's definitely going to be things come up. So these are just things that I have to pay attention to in my retrograde period, because it might get rocky. So once you know where Mercury in retrograde, depending on the houses that Aquarius and Capricorn are in your birth chart, You can work with those themes and just be better prepared. This is the first time I've done this for myself, so I'm interested to see what comes up for me. And, take notes on this. See what comes up for you. See if pre-preparing helped you through this retrograde. And so it's funny, I pulled the Wheel of Fortune today, and, I don't think it's ironic that I pulled this card. It actually provided me with inspiration that I've been lacking, along with a quote that my mentor and friend had on her Instagram. It said, "Whenever your life is feeling stagnant or as if nothing is happening, that means you're being given time and space to heal and release the baggage that you cannot carry where you're meant to go soon." And all three of these things really hit me at the same time. I've been feeling very uninspired and very, my ideas just didn't seem original. I felt like I was like regurgitating a lot of the things that other people have talked about, and a lot of people talk about in the spiritual community, and it just didn't feel authentic to me. I was feeling very bummed out because I had all these ideas and all these things I wanted to share at the beginning of the month, and I was so inspired, and then all of a sudden I just hit like this like wall, and everything's been feeling very like stagnant. Like I haven't felt that spark, and that always scares me because I'm like, okay, did I burn out? Like, am I done now? I don't have anything to share. I don't know. And I think we all hit these walls in our lives where we're just like, oh, like I'm so uninspired. I don't want to get up. I don't want to do anything. And that's okay. Even if it's not burnout, but even if it is burnout, it's okay to rest. When you rest and you let things work out the way that they're meant to, you will be presented with new opportunities, and things will present themselves as they're meant to. Don't try to force anything, because it's not, if you're trying to force it, it's probably not meant to be, and it's probably not something you really want to be doing anyway. And I feel like that's where like the Wheel of Fortune came in for this. So the Wheel of Fortune is a card that's all about surrendering to the ebbs and flows of life. And it's a major arcana card. So major arcana cards are all about surrendering to, these are the themes in life that we're forced to surrender to, whether we like it or not. Like, they're gonna come up and we're gonna have to ride through them. And in order to ride through them smoothly, it's best to surrender. It's best to just like ride the wave, because if we resist, it's gonna be harder for us to get through the theme that we're trying to get through. And the theme of the Wheel of Fortune, well, it's card number 10. So it says themes of completion, the end of a cycle, and renewal. So it's inviting us to just, go with the flow, really embrace what life's throwing at us. We go through changes. Life is in constant change, and that's what the Wheel of Fortune represents, just like constant change. When things are good, to really give gratitude and really like make the best out of it, because things will change. Things won't be good forever. We will go through periods where things are not so good, and like things are hard, and if you're going through one of those periods where things are very difficult and even stagnant, what I was talking about earlier, just know that a lot of that stuff that's coming up, that's not like, that doesn't feel good, that's hard, is working under the veil for us, bringing us new opportunities, new perspectives, helping us change the things that aren't working for us anymore. And, sometimes we might not recognize why these things are happening, and we don't understand why they're happening until there's like a passage of time. So we might not understand things right away. And, where all these colorful strings are in the Wheel of Fortune, that is the connections that are being made that are out of our awareness. We're not aware of these connections that are being made right now. The Wheel of Fortune is really bringing us into higher alignment with our truth, with our goals. It's really bringing us to a new place, and it's constantly moving. Things will never be the same forever, and we don't necessarily want them to be the same forever. When things change, we gain new perspectives, we gain wisdom, strength. And the Wheel of Fortune really helps us to to grow as people and as beings and spiritual beings. And during this retrograde period, it's really important to just go with the flow, really go with it. If things are coming up that are chaotic and difficult, that's just giving you the opportunity to change something, revisit something, see what's not working, and really change it so that it will work in the future. So really trust, really be optimistic that the universe will take care of your situation in the best way possible, and really trust in that. So I wish you an expansive and insightful retrograde. Go look up your birth chart, see where Aquarius and Capricorn are in your houses, and see what kind of things are going to come up for you. I'm really interested if you guys have any comments on this, maybe when retrograde is over. So thank you for being here with me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you gained something from this video, and hopefully it inspired you. So I'll see you in the next video.